Okay, guys. I think we're about set up for our second game. So, we have about 4 minutes left. Actually, 3 minutes 45 seconds. We're gonna start our another game against the Bulldogs, I think. Golden Plains Bulldogs. Sounds about right. Not sure where our other commentator went, but well, she'll come back. I'd say that last game we played pretty good. We won, which is always a good thing. But hopefully they don't get in their heads, keep playing great. And I'd say that for all the teams actually. Not sure what to do now. I've introduced all the players. I've talked about our next week plans. Well, this is great. I'm not sure what to talk about. So normally when I don't know what to talk about, Marissa or like whoever else is commentating, they just like start a topic of something. But I'm kind of empty-minded right now. All right, so I see our other commentator. She's coming back. I'd say this gym is definitely a lot cooler than the last one. It's also bigger. We might have got a better spot to film at, so you guys might get better angles. I'm not sure yet. There are also other teams filming. I'm not really sure who, or if it's just like a local thing kind of filming. But there are other films. Obviously, I'd say we're better, but don't take my word for anything. Alrighty. I'd say running back and forth between that gym and this gym was like running a marathon. But we weren't running actually. I was just carrying a lot of equipment and going back and forth. But as I said, how we had all of our stuff easily to get over back and forth, it was actually pretty quick, I'd say. Everything was pretty easy to grab. We just collected it and went. Only thing we forgot was Marissa's jacket. But that's okay. We don't need those. Unless it starts pouring on us again. We seem to have bad luck with that. But anyways, I'd say we're doing pretty good. It looks like Marissa will be having a snack. What a lucky duck. But that's okay. So, I hope you guys are having a good morning. I think it's still morning. I'm not sure. I'm still mixing it with yesterday. It is. It's 11:20. So by the time this game ends, I think it might be around lunchtime. Hopefully. I'm not sure if you guys know, but we are horrible at telling the time. Like, once we told you guys next game starts at 8 o'clock and it was already 8:45, 8:30, 8:45. That would have been our bad. But that's okay. You guys, I'm sure you guys understood. Alright, we have about 50 seconds left before our game will officially start. I think we're all ready. Currently, we don't actually have a cameraman. Not sure what that's about, but it's okay. I'll be commentating. Hopefully Marissa is done with what she's doing soon. Because I'll admit, I'm kind of horrible at commentating other teams. Because like my brain can't process reading and talking at the same time. Okay. I think we got ourselves a camera person, possibly. Alrighty. I think we are ready to go. The Otis-Bison Cougars are going to return to the court. And now the Bulldogs will go to the court. I shouldn't say return, but we just played, so it's kind of like we returned. Alrighty, our camera person, I think they're ready. I think our computer and everything's set up. I think we're good to go. Alrighty, I hope you guys are enjoying the film stream so far. And I hope you guys managed to get to the new one. You'll see we have three people over there supporting, clapping hands with our players. And then on the other side, we'll have more people. Those are our volleyball players and our supporters on the volleyball team, like our manager, and we have 2 other people over there, and our coaches, by the way. Alrighty, we're going to set up on the court, and then the Bulldogs, they just came out of their huddle. They're ready. Oh, we're back in the huddle. Alright. I think I'm going to attempt to commentate 2 teams right now. It's probably going to be numbers and numbers only. Alright, number 24 for the Bulldogs. She's going to serve it off good. Madison Chapman goes to Emma Barr. Paul Plumpkin sends it over. It's out of bounds. That'll be a good point for the Bulldogs. 24, she's going to serve again. It is no good. That'll be your first point for the Cougars. Hope Plumpkins, number 1, the senior, will be serving.
Hope Lumpkins with the serve.
Okay, I'm the away team now, so this might be a struggle. Number 6, she'll send it back over for a free ball.
Emma Barr will set it up for Zoe Schwant with her good hit. Be picked off.
Number 8, Jackie Ruiz-Muela. She's going to try and receive it. It's no good.
Hope up again to serve.
She's going to receive. Number 6 will send it over.
Picking with the receive while Madison Chapman hit it over.
Number 6, Brisa Monte. She's going to try and recover that. It's no good. That'll be another point for the Otis-Bison Cougars.
Hope Lumpkins up to serve again.
Number 8 will receive to number 6 over to 10.
Ball right in that middle section.
All right, I think number 10. Oh, I think I'm reading the wrong roster, guys. This would be my bad. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Okay, I think I'm definitely reading the wrong one. All right, I'm back on the right one. All right, you'll have number 10 and get it over to number 8, I think. Yeah. All right, so number 8 is actually Sienna Vargas.
We'll have Zoe Schwant up to serve.
Number 24 is going to get it up to number 6 over to 10.
Emma Barr will set it up and outside. Madison will go and save that.
Number 7 will get it. Number 7, Healy Wessel, she received it. Not sure what the call is.
It was out of bounds and they tried to pass it back over.
All right, number 7, Kaylee Wessel. She's going to be serving. She's a freshman for your Golden Plains Bulldogs.
Hope Lumpkins will get it up. Emma Barr with the set. Kaylee will send it over.
Kaylee's going to receive that and get it to number 3, Sienna. Not Sienna. That'll be Ines Quijada, I think. He'll get it up for number 10. That'll be senior Jordan Fleckenstein.
Once again, aiming for that middle section where nobody stands. Good place.
Indeed. Kaylee Wessel, she'll continue serving. A double block. That was good for your Bulldogs. Kaylee, she's going to continue serving.
Hit from Grace will be out.
She's going to continue serving. This is a pretty good streak for her.
Grace with the receive, and Barr will set it up outside to Kaylee.
Number 6 will receive. There's an attempt received by 24. Cadellen Onring. Oh gosh, guys, I'm going to butcher these names. I'm so sorry. She's also a freshman. Dallin, she's going to receive, get it up to number 3. That would be Aeneas.
Well, Bree up again to serve. That's her second right now.
You have a tied score of 6-6. 24 Junior receive is out of bounds. It'll be a good point for the Otis-Bison Cougars. Bring your score 7-6.
Breezer again.
All right. You'll have number 10 go to number 6. Back to number 10, Jordan.
Good hit from Madison Chapman.
Number 6, Hayden tried to receive it. It was no good.
It will be out of bounds, so it will be Bulldogs ball.
Number 10, Jordan, she's a senior, the only senior on the team. She'll be serving.
Be out of bounds. Be Cougar point.
The score will be 8-7.
Of Madison Chapman up to serve.
Number 10 gets to number 3. Looks like Sienna. There we go. She's going to send it over.
Barr will set it to Hope outside.
Out of bounds. A good point for the Bulldogs. Number 8, Sienna Verga. She's a junior. She's going to be serving.
Chapman to Bree.
Out of bounds. Another point for the Bulldogs. Sienna, she's going to have her second or third serve. Already lost track.
There's Schwint. Bree will set it up outside to Hope Lumpkins.
Number 7 receives. Number 3, she's going to try and go for it. Aeneas. It's no good, though.
Here's Lily Schwint.
Good serve over. 10 receives over to 6, back to 10.
Bree set it up in the middle for Zoe.
24, that is a good block by her. Cadallen. Number 6, Hayden, she's going to be serving. Is into the net. That is a good point for the Otis-Bison Cougars. The current score will be 10-10.
Number Barr will be serving. We have Grace in for Bree. Good serve by Barr.
Number 8, 24. Over to 6, I think.
Madison trying to save that. Nobody can quite get to the ball.
I'd say that's actually number 8, Sienna. She had a back row spike. It was good. Number 24, Dallin, she's going to be serving. It's out of bounds. That'll be a good point for the Otis-Bison Cougars.
I have Lumpkin serving. Be out of bounds.
That's another good point for the Bulldogs. Number 3, Aeneas, she's going to be serving. It was out of bounds, a good point for the Otis-Bison Cougars.
Very back and forth on the serving. We'll have a timeout called for the Bulldogs.
I'd say both games we've had so far, it's very back and forth.
Very back and forth.
Especially on the serving. Or just the constant blocks and setting over by right by the net.
I agree with that. It's also very quiet in the gym.
Yeah.
I feel like I almost have to whisper or else I'm too loud.
Yeah. But it's also a lot cooler in here. It's really nice, actually.
It is. Might be because our student section's not sitting in front of us anymore. They're on the other side of the court now.
Yeah. They can't protect us if any balls come and hit us, but it's okay. I think we can handle it this game. Hopefully.
I agree with that.
All right, right now we have a tied score of 12-12. So we'll see if it's going to continue to be back and forth.
What's your opinion on Sweet Tart ropes?
Honestly, I love Sweet Tart ropes, and every time I go to this store, I feel like I look for them right away. Maybe you guys like them too. I'm not sure.
These ones are the cherry ones. They're way better than the other ones.
The strawberry ones, they're different, but they're also the same.
Very true.
Yeah.
Love Zoe Schwint.
From 10, your senior. There's a missed call. Number 24, Cadalen. She's going to try and set it over from the back row. It's no good. Right on top of that net.
Schwint up again.
Number 24 receives a 6, saves it from under the net, but it's no good. That'll be another point for the Otis-Bison Cougars. Your current score 12-14. Up to 6. Back to 10. She'll set it over.
Love Chapman. Emma Barr for the middle. Lily Schwint with the spike. It will be in bounds.
Nice.
Right for that back line.
24 down. It looked like she was going to go for it, but didn't. You have a sub. Number 15, Katie, going for number 24, Cadalen. Both are freshmen.
Schwint again.
10 receiving up to 6. Back to 10. She'll spike it over. That's a good point. Jordan, so far from what I've seen, she's been good at spiking. Looks like number 7, Kaylee, she's going to start serving. She's also a freshman. I think she was your first server for this match.
Emma Barr set up outside to Lily. Be out of bounds.
Another point for the Bulldogs, whose current score is 14-15. Sorry, guys. She serves again. It's good up and over.
Lumpkins Barr back set to Grace Smith. It will be off the block and back into the net. And you'll quite get it out of there.
That'd be a good double block by 10 and 6. Jordan and Hayden.
That's also one of those tough spots when it just hits the net barely and rolls right down.
Yeah, especially when it's going right by you. It's
Yeah.
really hard to react fast enough.
Yeah, they teach you, I think they call it either the waterfall lollipop waterfall.
Yeah.
That's what we called it in middle school.
Yeah. There's ways to learn how to get around it, but it's still really hard. All right, number 7, she serves.
Of Grace Smith go up for the spike. Can't quite get it over.
Another double block by Jordan and Hayden. It looks like they both have really good teamwork when it comes to this blocking. All right, she's going to continue serving number 7. Number 10 spikes it over. It was good. Another point for the Bulldogs with current score.
That corner 10-foot line.
Yeah, that's such a hard spot to play.
That right in the middle, anywhere on the 10-foot line, really.
Yeah, and then like your back line and those corners. I'd say just any line in general is really hard to tell. All right, your current score is 18-15.
If there's one thing I'm glad we didn't get stuck up in the corner. There's like a little platform with a ladder that goes up.
Yeah, there's a little basketball goal under it. We could just like start dunking. I can't dunk, but maybe Marissa can.
I feel like in the other gym it was kind of smaller for elementary kids. I think I could.
Maybe.
Like there was one girl when she went to serve, her hands like touched the net.
Oh yeah. Well, there's also some taller girls.
There really is. If there's one thing I wish the volleyball roster had, it was their height.
Yeah, I think volleyball, like the height differences are so important.
Mm-hmm.
Because your shorter girls you'll see in the back row, and your taller girls in the front row. And that it like really plays well that way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways, you'll have number 7, Kaylee. She's gonna continue serving.
We have Grace Smith. Emma Barr will set it up in the middle for Chapman. Can't quite get it down.
Haley Wessel, she's going to continue serving as a freshman with the underhand serve. She's doing really well. Your current score is 19-15.
There's Schwint to Barr outside Grace Smith.
Haley receives.
Once again, that waterfall spot right up against the net.
Yeah, I'd say it's so hard to, like, even to know what's happening right there.
It's definitely difficult since you can't go under the net, save it. You have to go parallel with the net.
Yeah.
Here's Croissant.
All right, number 6 receives up to number 3. Number 10, Jordan, she spikes over. Number 10, Jordan Fleckenstein. She's your only senior. She'll serve. Is out of bounds from the Cougars. Another point for the Bulldogs. The current score is 21-16. She'll continue serving. It's good up and over.
Yeah, Bree Croissant will set it to Kaylee. The out of bounds.
Jordan, she's gonna have her third serve in a row.
A timeout called by the Cougars.
They might be trying to break that serve. She has a really strong serve, actually. Even with our headphones on, you can like hear it really well.
Very true. Another good thing is that switch up, that underhand switch up, because you don't really expect that in anything but middle school.
Yeah.
So you get so used to people serving it really, really hard at you. You're prepared for it, and then all of a sudden you have this nice light serve coming at you. You don't know what to do.
Yeah. I know, like, I think it's a float serve that they look really hard, but they're kind of soft, or it's the other way around.
they don't have any spin on them either.
Yeah.
So usually they'll kind of get in front of you, and then they just drop. Like, you don't know when it's going to drop, but it does. It drops.
Yeah, I've always find that, like, that's so crazy that people can actually control that. All right, Jordan, she's going to continue serving for the Bulldogs.
There's Schwint. Well, Bree Croissant set it up. Tipped over by Kaylee.
Number 8 is going to try to receive. 2 players go over for it. It's no good. That'll be another point for the Cougars. Your current score is 22-17. Bulldogs in the lead.
Chapman with her serve.
Number 8 to number 3. Back to 8. She's going to try and spike. It's no good. Sienna, that'll be her attempt to spike. Right into the net, though.
Here's Madison Chapman again.
Okay, I thought it was number 10. It's not. Number 10, she's going to send it over.
There's Bree Croissant. We'll have Hope go for it.
A good double block by 24 and 8. Number 6 gets it to number 8. She's going to send it over. That's a good point for the Bulldogs. Number 8. Sienna, she's going to send it over. It's good.
There's Croissant set up in the middle for Barr, who'll tip it.
Number 6, he's going to send it over. That's Hayden.
There's Lumpkins with her spike out of bounds.
Out of bounds. 1 off from winning the set. You can score 24-18. Sienna Vargas, she's going to serve again.
Of Lily Schwint in for Kaylee Ficken.
Sienna serves good.
There's Zoe Schwint. Bree will set it up for Lumpkins.
There'll be a pass. Jordan Flankenstein, she's going to send it over.
There's Lily Schwint with her tip over.
An attempt save as a carry. Flipped. Sometimes I feel like I know the plays, but I actually don't. I think we're checking rotation right now with a sub in.
Lily Schwint up to serve.
Jordan receives. I think up to Hayden. It's out of bounds. That would be from Gadalin.
Schwint up to serve again.
Jordan receives. It's going to be a tank by 2 players. No good. That'll be another point for the Cougars.
Half expecting a basket on that one.
Yeah, your current score is 24-21. Otis-Bison, they're breaking that lead and coming up.
I'm calling a replay on that one.
Okay. That'll be a save.
Zoe was slam that one down.
Jordan to Hayden to Aeneas. That'll be your first set to the Bulldogs. Golden Plains Bulldogs. Now they're gonna swap sides. I say it's actually kind of hard trying to get everybody's names by memory when you're just seeing this team for the first time.
I've gotten very used to it. Pretty well every time me and Abby ever did a basketball game, it was just I always had the away team. I have a little bit of a better memory than Abby.
I'd say you definitely have a better memory than I do. I like keep looking at my roster to see what I'm supposed to be looking at, and it's just really difficult to figure it out. Alrighty, you have 30 seconds on the clock. We just had a sweetheart rope break. I'd say they were a solid 10 out of 10. I think if you guys never had them before, you should try them. They're really good. All right, both teams will be in their huddle, and they're gonna come back onto the court. This will be the beginning of your second set. All right, so you'll see one of the referees checking rotation. Looks like Otis-Bison will be starting serving.
Up to serve first, we have Emma Barr.
Oh, I completely forgot. I'm not doing Otis anymore. Well, this will be difficult because I can't see half the plays. All right, your first play, you're gonna have an attempt dive by number 8. That'll be Sienna Vargas. It's no good into the net.
Barr for a second.
Jordan gets it up to, I think, Hayden. Back to Jordan.
Call in and out on the Cougars. It will be the Bulldogs.
Right, this will be your tie, your first tie of the game. 1-1. We'll see if it's back and forth again because we seem to have a lot of that this game. All right, number 3, Aeneas is going to serve.
Lumpkin send that over.
14 to Hayden to Jordan. They have it over. Down gets it over to Hayden. I think to Aeneas.
Barr is flank in the middle. Try and hit it down and hit the net.
Jordan, she had that block. Right, number 3, Aeneas, so she's going to serve She's a sophomore, the only sophomore on her team.
Smith with the receive outside to Smith again. She'll tip it over.
Jordan sends it over. Right, and Naas is going to continue serving this for a second.
Healy with the receive. Barr with the set to the middle to Zoe.
Let him go into the net, Jordan. Being Otis-Bison point. I think some confusion on the court. Current score is 3-1.
Be calling a reserve. Not sure what the call on that was supposed to be.
Right, Naas will continue serving then. It's out of bounds. Go back to the Otis-Bison Cougars. Current score 3-2. The Bulldogs in the lead.
Lumpkins will be up to serve.
Have receive up to Hayden, over to Jordan. He's going to try and spike over. It's in the net. It looks like Hayden and Jordan, they have a lot of teamwork together.
We'll have Lumpkins up to serve again.
All right, you'll have 24 to Dallin. A block by Jordan. Hayden over to, I think, Naas. That was actually Sienna.
You can definitely see Zoe's confidence in spiking this year compared to last year.
Yeah, I think she's definitely improved on that. Like, she spikes so much more now and a lot stronger.
Yeah, which is what she needs. She's good at it.
I agree, absolutely. And her sister, too. Both of them are really strong. All right, that'll be a 10th save by the Bulldogs. It's no good. Another point for the Otis-Bison Cougars. Current score is 4-4, tied. Number 7, over to Hayden. Jordan, she'll set it over.
Bicken will set that.
Hayden.
Send that.
Hayden tried saving it. It's no good.
Well, she went up to serve again.
Jordan receives. Oh, back to Jordan. I say it's still definitely kind of hard for me to kind of tell like who these players are, partially because I'm looking through the net, and it's kind of hard to memorize them all. All right, you'll have number 10, Jordan Fleckenstein. She's going to serve. Good.
Lumpkins. Barr. Bicken from outside.
An attempted save by, I think, Aeneas.
Brian for Smith.
All right, you'll have Hayden over to Aeneas. I think to Sienna.
And Barr with her spike. Good save by Swint.
All right, you'll have over to Sienna. Aeneas. I think I keep messing up two of the players, number 8 and number 3.
Royston again.
You have Jordan. Or you have Sienna again.
There's Lumpkins. Bree will set it up for Kaylee.
Yeah. Oh, that's like a 5 between Sienna and Aeneas.
Lumpkins. Bree will set back for Barr. She'll send it over.
That's a good call by Kaylee Westlaker. It is out of bounds. That was good. She was right on the line. That's kind of where you need to be. If it's close to the line, just get right on that line and see. All right, you have a serve.
There's Swint to Bree. Bicken.
That serve, that was to Yen Vargas.
Now 7-7.
Daniel will continue serving.
Bree will tip it over.
Number 6, Hayden, she sends it over.
Went with a great save. Chapman trying to hit that over, can't quite get it.
The current score is 8-7. Sienna will continue serving.
There's Bar. Croissant outside.
I think that was Anais. Sienna Vargas will continue to serve.
Croissant middle, Ficken, she'll tip it.
Be number 6, 24, back to 6, Hayden.
Point Bree, Ficken.
Sienna, Hayden. Back to Anais. She'll try and save it, but it's no good.
We'll have Chapman up to serve.
Jordan to Hayden. To Allen.
Croissant will tip over.
That'll be a good save. Jordan sends it over.
Croissant outside, Lumpkin spike.
A double block. That'll be 2 players fighting to receive.
There's Schwint. Bree back set, tip over by Bar.
That'll be number 6. Over to number 3. That'll be Anais.
We'll have Chapman up to serve again.
You're tied again, 9-9.
Ball out of rotation on the Bulldogs.
They'll kind of group together and figure it out. Breaking that tie, 10-9. That would be Otis-Bison Cougars in the lead. That'll be 10-6. 24 Cadallan.
Chapman, Bree with that save of Bar going tip it over.
A miscommunication between about 3 or 4 players. All right there, just not quite getting it.
Chapman once again with her serve.
That'll be Hayden. Over to Anais. That was a good spike by Anais.
Croissant right behind those blockers where she needs to be. Just could not quite get there.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. All right, this will be number 6. Hayden. She's going to be serving for the Bulldogs. Into the net short. That'll be a good point for those Bison Cougars. The current score is 10-12.
We'll have Ficken.
They'll have Hayden set it up.
Croissant down the middle for Schwint. Good spike.
And it's hard to see. It's no good.
You can really just see the power on that. It hit the ceiling. It kind of may have put a little bit of a hole in it.
Yeah, that tile is kind of sticking up now. That'd be a good point for the Bulldogs. Current score 11-13. Number 24, Cadallan, will be serving. She's a freshman.
We'll have Bree. Bar send it over.
Be Sienna to Cadallan, over to Hayden.
Chapman. Croissant.
Hayden's gonna set it up. That'll be for,
A good down by Zoe.
not sure who that was. I can't really see the numbers very well.
There's Bar with her serve.
All right, it's gonna go up. Number 10, Jordan. She's gonna send it over. It's short. It's right behind that 10-foot line in that corner. And Naya, she's going to serve again. It's right on that net. That is such a hard thing, like a hard ball to play. It's just really unpredictable. Alright, and Naya, she's going to continue to serve. Good up and over.
Chapman and Barr set it up for Schwint.
Naya, she's going to try and receive that, but she's short. It'll be a good point for the Otis-Bison Cougars. Your current score is 13-15. Cougars are in the lead.
Here's Lumpkins with her serve.
Jordan over to Hayden. Back to Jordan. She's going to serve it over. Or, I mean, spike it over.
Back set by Barr. We'll have Grace hit it over.
Padalin to Hayden. Jordan, she'll send it over again.
There's Ficken. There's Barr. We'll have Schwint send that back over.
I think Padalin to Hayden. I think that was Morsel.
Middle for Schwint. Slam down.
I apologize. That would have been Mackenzie.
A timeout called for the Bulldogs. We have 13-16 Cougars in the lead. You have some great stuff from all of our girls happening.
I agree completely. Well, we're out of sweetheart ropes now, so we can't really talk about them anymore. I don't know what other candies I like. It's hard. It's a hard decision. Both teams are going to return to the court.
Hope Lumpkins will be serving first.
We'll have Jordan and Hayden. Jordan, she has the lift called. That'll be a good point for those Bison Cougars. Your current score 13-17.
Lumpkins up again.
That's Jordan to Hayden. Jordan again, she's going to spike over.
Good receive by Lumpkins. Barr will set that straight up for Chapman.
Hayden, she's going to send that up again. I think to Sienna. It's out of bounds though. Alright, you have Nays to Hayden. Back to Nays. You have number 7, Kaylee, going for 21, McKenzie. Haley serves over, it's good.
Lumpkins with the receive. Barr set it up from Madison.
It's out of bounds. Kaylee, she's gonna continue serving. Though as a freshman doing underhand serves, that's amazing. That she's had so many points just off of serves. Alright, we're going to check rotation for the Otis-Bison Cougars. It looks like the Bulldogs will check their rotation as well. Alright, it looks like they changed their rotation actually, so it was a good thing that they checked.
That's one thing about volleyball not many people know. Lineup checks are free.
Yeah.
Giving points away is not.
You're absolutely correct. And if you check your rotation, that might break the other team's serves if that's how it has to be.
Smith will hit it over. Be out of bounds. That's one thing that we had in middle school with D. I was very good at remembering where everyone was supposed to be, so if I knew someone wasn't there, D always told me just untie my shoe and point at my shoelace, and that's when we would do a lineup check.
Yeah. We did a lot of that in middle school too. Just if something was off, we tied our shoes or fixed our knee pads. All right, Jordan's gonna set it over.
Lumpkins with the save. Good from Emma Barr. That's how you should get rid of those waterfalls out of the net.
Healy, she's gonna try and receive that. Is no good. Another point for the Otis-Bison Cougars. That'll break her serving. Her current score is 16-19. Otis-Bison Cougars.
So we just went up to serve.
Wow, that was
That was a
hard
nice
serve. All right, Healy, she's gonna spike over.
Sent over by Lumpkins.
Jordan's gonna get it up to, I think, Aeneas. Back to Jordan.
Good from Swint. Barr got it up.
That's an attempt saved by Kaylee. It's no good. That'll be another point for those Bison Cougars. Your current score is 16-20.
Of timeout called by the Bulldogs. Current score 16-20. Otis-Bison in the lead.
I think, was it Bulldogs took the last one? Last set?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if we win this one, we will go into a third.
Which I think plays 15th? 25. 25. I think in middle school it's 15.
Well, it used to be 15 for a long time. I think it was this year that it actually changed because
Oh,
I remember the 15 rule for the third set.
Oh. Yeah, but I feel like it might be different because this isn't actually games. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Alrighty, both teams have returned to the core. Alright, Cadallon. And then you're gonna have Hayden. It's out of bounds.
Oh, she went up to serve again.
Alright, that'll be Jordan up to Aeneas. Jordan's gonna send it back over.
Barr will set it up. Grace.
Cadallon to Aeneas. Over to Hayden.
Went. Barr. Picking in the middle.
Jordan, she attempts to block it, but her other teammates don't save it. That'll be another point for those Bison Cougars. Current score is 16-22. A strong serve. Hayden recovers. Up to Aeneas. Right over the net.
Well, Lumpkin send it back over.
Jordan to Aeneas. Back to Jordan. She's going to send it over.
Nice save from Grace Smith.
Yeah, Hayden to Aeneas. Jordan, she's going to spike right on the net.
Barr will send it back over.
Cadallon to Aeneas. Jordan again. It's out of bounds. That'll be the 23rd point for those Bison Cougars.
She went up to serve yet again.
A 7-point lead. This might be the biggest gap we've seen between these two teams. All right, you'll have number 6, 10, and back to 6, number Hayden. Attempt saved, no good. That'll be another point for the Bulldogs. All right, Jordan Fleckenstein, you're only senior. She's gonna start serving. Good up and over.
A Barr outside to Smith.
I'll have Aeneas. Oh, that's Aeneas. See, Cadallon.
Ball left on Barr.
Another point for the Bulldogs. Your current score is 18-23, closing that gap. Jordan's going to continue to serve for the Golden Plains Bulldog. Good up and over.
Went. Barr. Grace will send it over.
Jordan up to Aeneas. Cadallon's going to serve over.
Set to Barr, who will send it over.
Aeneas. Hayden, she's going to try and spike over. It's no good. That'll be a 24th point for those Bison Cougars.
Royston with their serve.
Hayden, Aeneas, to, I think, Sierra. Another good point for the Bulldogs, 19-24. Yeah, Sienna, she's going to start serving. Good up and over. Right over the net. Aeneas, to Cadales. I think that was no good for the Bulldogs. Another point for those Otis-Bison Cougars, winning the second set. All right, both teams are going to return to their bench and start talking. You'll have your captains go up, by the way. Probably for a coin toss to see who serves first. All right, it looks like good news for the Otis-Bison Cougars on that. We'll go into our third set. All right, your Bulldogs have returned to the court. Otis-Bison Cougars are back too. Looks like they're going to huddle up. The Bulldogs rotation has been checked, and now they're going to check the Otis-Bison Cougars rotation. All right, looks like both rotations are good. Your Otis-Bison Cougars will start serving.
Up first we have Barr.
Jordan's going to go up to Hayden. Jordan's going to spike. Good.
Good from Chapman. Barr outside to Hope Lumpkins.
That's a good point for the Bulldogs. That'll be the first point of the third set. Aeneas, she's going to start serving. Aeneas, she'll have her second set, her second serve of this set. Good up and over.
Good help from Lumpkins, sent over by Barr.
That'll be Jordan to Hayden, back to Jordan.
Good from Chapman.
Aeneas, he tries to save it, but it's called as a lift. That'll be a point for those Bison Cougars, 2-1.
Of Hope Lumpkins up to serve.
Alrighty, to Dallin. Hayden saves it.
Barr outside Chapman.
A double block. An attempt save.
That's definitely the hardest hit we've seen from Chapman today.
Yeah, that was good. That was definitely good. I'd say going through a double block is probably one of the hardest things in volleyball. Alright, you have Jordan over to Hayden. It looks like Healy is going to try and save it, but it's no good. That'll be the second point for those Bison Cougars. Tied 2-2. Looks like Jordan up to Hayden to Aeneas.
There's Chapman. Set. Middle for Zoe.
Oh, that would be Aeneas. Over to Hayden. It looks like Jordan and Sienna are going to try and save it. It's no good.
Lumpkins up to serve again.
Current score is 4-2. Jordan gets it up to Hayden. Jordan's going to spike. It's good spike. Alright, number 7, Kaylee Bustle. She's going to start serving. A good underhand.
We'll have Lumpkins set up for Zoe. Good hit from Zoe.
Dalen, she's going to try to save it, but it's no good. It's out of bounds. That's a good call by Kaylee. Number 10, Jordan, she's going to start serving. Good up and over. That is a strong serve.
Lumpkins outside to Grace.
Hayden sends it back over.
Bar middle for Kaylee.
Wow, a single block by Dalen, the freshman. That was absolutely amazing to see. Jordan, she's going to continue serving for the Bulldogs. Good up and over. That would be an ace. Alright, Jordan, she's going to start serving again.
We have Bar outside. We have Ficken.
Jordan gets it to Hayden. Dalen, she sends it over.
Chapman from outside.
Another good call by number 7, Kaylee Wessel. Jordan is going to continue to serve. A hard serve, but right to the top of the net. It's no good. There'll be another point for the Otis-Bison Cougars. The current score is 7-6. Bulldogs in the lead. They have a sub in.
Of Croissant up to serve.
Well, it looks like Jordan, she's going to give it to Dalen.
Tip over by Ficken.
Yara over to Aeneas.
Good net fight from Chapman. She put that one up and over.
Yeah, Dalen should try to save it. It's no good, though.
Croissant again.
It's tied again, 7-7. Alright, that'll be Hayden to Sienna. Back to Dalen.
Good from Bree and Lumpkins. Bar will send it all the way over.
Aeneas is going to get it up for Kadalen. That's a soft spike, but it was good right in front of that 10-foot line. Yeah, no, she's going to start serving. Right to the top of the net. That is so hard to recover from. But it's an excellent thing to serve. She's going to continue to serve. Harder serve this time.
Bar with a good spike.
Jordan to Kaylee. That'll be a good point for the Bulldogs. Current score is 10-7. Timeout called by the Otis-Bison Cougars. Alright, you'll have a 3-point lead by the Bulldogs. The Cougars are returning to the court. Now the Bulldogs. Looks like their rotation is going to get checked. All right, looks like they're good to go. Got a good serve right over the net. Yeah, next she's going to continue to serve. We have a sub in. Vienna serve good right over the net.
Well, Schwint bar set to the middle. Schwint hit it over. It will be inbound to go back to Cougars.
Jordan tries to save it. It's no good. Your current score is 11-8. I mean, the Bulldogs are in the lead.
Chapman with her serve would be no good.
Current score 11-9. I mean 12-8. All right, Hayden, she's gonna start serving. That was a hard serve. Aeneas to Hayden. She's gonna set it right over.
We really are just aiming for the spots that we are nowhere to be found in.
I agree. I think they've learned just over this match where those spots are. All right, Hayden will serve over. That's good. Hayden, she's going to continue to serve. It's good, strong up and over.
Schwint and Bar will set it middle for, Croissant will set it middle for Bar.
All right, Hayden's going to get it up to, I think, Sierra. That'll be my bad. Her name's Sienna, not Sierra. All right, that's another point for the Bulldogs. The current score 15-8. Hayden, she's continuing to serve. Right over the net.
Croissant with the tip over.
Jordan to Hayden. I think Sierra. A good point for the Golden Plains Bulldogs. Hayden, she's going to continue to serve. You have a sub in for those Bison Cougars. Good up and over.
Chapman, Bree will set it up for Lily.
Jordan to Hayden to Sierra.
Bree with a good save there. Lumpkins will send it over.
Oh, that's Sienna. Kadalen, that's set right over the net. Right in that corner. That's a really good spot to play in.
No timeout called. Current score 17-8.
Okay, Marissa was right. It is 25 in the third set. Okay, so both of our teams have grouped together. There's some candy getting passed out to players. That's interesting to see. Alright, the Golden Plains Bulldogs have returned to court. It looks like the Otis-Bison Cougars are huddling, and they will be returning to it. It looks like rotation is good. Hayden's going to continue to serve. Into the net. That'll be a point for those Bison Cougars. Breaking that the serves that she's had.
Here we have Lily Schwint up to serve for the Otis-Bison Cougars.
Their current score is 17-9.
Nice hard serve from Schwint.
That'll be Aeneas. Hayden. He sends it over the net, I think. Or it's out of bounds. I'm not sure which happened first.
Went for a second.
Alright, Jordan up to Hayden. That'll be Oh, that's a lot of back and forth action. A lift is called by the Bulldogs.
You can definitely see a change by the Cougars. They must feel much more uplifted since that timeout.
I agree.
Going again for her third.
All right, that'll be Anais to Hayden. Anais, she's going to spike over. Blocked by Zoe Schwint.
Nice hit from Schwint.
Hayden's going to set it up again from Anais to spike. The current score is 18-11. Number 24, Cadalin, a freshman, she's going to start serving again. Good up and over.
There's Chapman. Bree will set it up outside for Schwint, who slam it down.
Cadalin to Hayden to Jordan.
Good block by Schwint. They will give it to them.
I think it's some action over or under the net. Not completely sure what happened there.
And Bra will be up to serve now.
Closing that gap, it's 18-12. We'll have Cadalin to Hayden to Jordan. Sorry, that was Jordan to Hayden to Jordan. Right, and Naya, she's going to start serving.
Hit the net, be Cougar ball again.
Right, 19-13.
Lumpkins up to serve.
You can definitely tell the atmosphere has changed so much in here since that timeout. All right, you'll have Cadalin to Hayden to Jordan. A good spike.
Chapman. Outside. Good cross court from Chapman.
Tiana, she dove and tried to save it. It's no good.
Timeout called for the Bulldogs. Current score 19-14.
Closing that gap, it's 5-point difference. All right, the Bulldogs need 6 to win. The Cougars need 11. All right, both teams have returned to the court.
We have Lumpkins up to serve for the Cougars.
Right, we have Naeus, Hayden, to Jordan, good spike. Good point for the Bulldogs, 20-14. There'll be a sub in. Cadalin. No, not Cadalin. Kaylee. She's going to start serving.
Lumpkins. Set up for Zoe. Tries to cross court it. Can't quite get there.
Kaylee, she's going to continue to serve. Good up and over.
Ficken. Back row to Ficken again.
Out of bounds. Another point for the Bulldogs, 22-14. Jordan probably set that over the net right there. 23-14. Bulldogs in the lead. There'll be a sub in. Haley, she didn't continue serving underhand. Right over the net by the Cougars will be Santa. Jordan sucks it right in that back corner. 24-14. Healy, she's gonna serve again.
Bar set it up. Croissant from the middle. Barely rolls over the net.
Jordan spikes again. Right on that back line in the corner.
This match will be won by the Bulldogs.
I say this was a pretty good game.
It was definitely a tight one.
Yeah, it was played really well by both teams. I think both teams played great into their fullest ability.
That'll be it for this one. We'll be back in about 2 games. So it'll be a little while before we play again.
And that'll be back in the other gym.
So we'll make another live stream for the other one. Yeah, we have quite the break though, so 2-game break, so it'll be a little bit.
Go eat some lunch. I think it's about lunchtime actually. Oh, it's 12:30. You guys might have already ate. Not sure. I think we're gonna go eat though because we're hungry. All right, bye guys.